Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you my Lego Krusty Krab MOC. So I made this, I don't know how long, I made it a while ago, but it took me like 3-4 days to make, just straight building for like a long time. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'm going to be showing you guys the MOC. I'm really proud of it. It's fairly small but also kind of big at the same time. So yeah, I guess we'll jump right into the details. One thing I want to do before we get started is I want to say, if you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, so I guess we'll jump into the details now that you've liked and subscribed, hopefully. And yeah, so first off is, I guess we'll just jump right in. The first thing I made was SpongeBob right here. I just got my SpongeBob minifigure, and I made a custom hat for him just for the top, so that way you can have him. It's a little bit blurry, it's not really focusing on him, but yeah, this is a custom SpongeBob figure too. I'll probably show him a bit more detail later, but for now we'll take a look at the Krusty Krab, because this is the main thing you guys are looking at. So let me take my camera off my stand really quick. Okay, so the camera's going to be a little bit shaky since I'm holding it. It's not on my phone stand anymore. But first up over here, you can kind of see like my wall and everything, because of how big this thing is. But you have the Krusty Krab sign here. It's fairly simple. It's not the most complex thing in the world. It's fairly simple. I didn't really spend too much time on this, but yeah, it looks like the sign. It's fairly simple. It looks like it. I'm happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really good. The entrance of the Krusty Krab, as you can see, it has like an asphalt road leading up to it. In the thing, you have the doors with the golden handles on there. All the windows are blue, just like they are from the show. The original Krusty Krab set had just regular clear see-through windows and didn't have the blue tinted ones, so this is a lot more accurate. You have the enter sign here, which is from the original Krusty Krab set. I think it looks very, very nice. On the side of the build, on the side here, let me take a look at it. Okay, so this is really taking up a lot of space right now, but this is the side of the Krusty Krab. It's the same on the other side, minus the dumpster on this side. You see it's indented on the wall. You have the window on the side as well. You have this tiny little dumpster build. Let me just move everything back really quick. Okay, so you have this tiny little dumpster. I actually spent quite a bit of time getting this dumpster to look good. Again, sorry for not focusing, but what is it? It's a very simple design. You can actually open this up. On the inside, you have like a little garbage bag, and you can take that out, and you have a little garbage can in here. I think it looks really nice. And yeah, so this is a very simple little dumpster build. It goes on the side of the thing here, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. And I guess we'll look at the signs in front of the Krusty Krab now. Okay, so up here we have the flags. I don't know why I called them signs earlier, but you have all the flags at the top of the Krusty Krab, all 5 of them. So yeah, so this first one isn't accurate to the show. It should be a yellow cross instead of just a yellow triangle or square in there. But I did try my best to do it and make it look good. Then this one, the rest of these are all pretty accurate. You have this one with the yellow with the black dot in the middle. This one, it should be at like a slant, and it shouldn't be like halfway like that. I couldn't figure out a way to do that, so I just did it like that. You have this checkered one with the white and the red. And you have this one with the yellow and the blue. So I'm really happy with how the flags turned out. I'll go more on how I did the roof and everything later, because that's it's kind of complicated. But before we go inside of the Krusty Krab, let's take a look at the back. Okay, so the back of the Krusty Krab is fairly plain. There should be like a door here, or like near the kitchen to lead out to the back, and the dumpster should be like right here instead of on the side. Again, I didn't just have enough space for it. I was kind of running out of gray brick, so I just decided not to put a door there. There's no door. There is a window there, so you can kind of look into it a bit better. But again, the roof I'll go over a bit later, but the back is fairly plain. And I guess we'll take a look at the kitchen really quick. And on the inside, basically, of at least the back area of the Krusty Krab, you can just take this entire wall, take it down. You can see it's fairly easy because it's connected by a couple studs at the back there. We're just going to move this out of the way. and it's pretty dark in there. You can't really do anything. But one thing you can do, and it's gonna be kind of hard to do this with one hand, but you can just take off the entire roof. Again, I will do this later, but the entire roof comes off, and you can see this build a lot easier. I'm gonna take off some of this stuff at the top, and we'll go over it later, so we can take a look at the inside here at all of this area. So let me just go take some stuff apart so we can look at it in better detail. Okay, so we have the inside of the Krusty Krab. What is it? The kitchen, as you can see, is fairly small, but like Mr. Krabs' office and the toilet are incredibly small. This is like the best I could do with how big I wanted to make it, because I don't want to have too many brown pieces, so I couldn't really make this thing as big as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to take up this whole base plate, but it just wasn't possible for me. So it's quite small, but the inside of the Krusty Krab, you have a Krabby Patty. This is a custom design that I made. It's fairly simple, it looks really nice, I'm really happy with it. You have the grill, with those stickered pieces for the grill are actually from the original Krusty Krab set, so that's really cool. You have a barrel, it's kind of hard to see, it's not really focusing, but you have a barrel with pickles in there, a ketchup and mustard dispenser, and then you have like the fridge over here. The fridge doesn't open up, but it does look really nice. I'm really happy with that. Over here you have the toilet. It's kind of hard to see. You can't even see. It's like really dark. But the toilet, it can't really come out. There is a window. I did add a window to the toilet. I don't know why. I just did. But there's a window. There's a window to every door in the Krusty Krab. But I just decided to do it for this one. Don't know why. But anyway, you can't see it in there. But I did add poop for the inside of the toilet. That poop piece. I might show a picture of it later. If not, then too bad. But there is poop. There's a poop piece in there. Mr. Krabs' office, again, is incredibly hard. Let me just move my light here. So, okay, yeah, you can see that better. You can see he has the desk with some gold coins and some money on the side. This chair, I couldn't fit like one of those actual chair pieces in there, so I just used like a 2x2 brown plate or brick or whatever. So I just did that, and see, it's super dark now, but I'll show you guys what it looks like on the inside of like the interior and everything. So, but first I want to show you guys like what's above this area, like the roof or whatever. Okay, so on the upper level of like the Krusty Krab, you just have a bunch of junk in the show. There's like a bunch of boxes and crates of food and whatnot. So I did that here as well with this. You have a Happy Meal back there from one of my very first animations. I put a picture of the video it was. I still have that after like a year of having that. So you have a bucket, a spider web, barrels, bags, cups, barrel with like eggs or whatnot. This is the pipe that leads to the pipe at the top of the Krusty Krab. I lined it up and everything. It's a very wacky pipe. I did try to do that as well with some of these like, I don't know what these pieces are called, but they allow you to do like angled things or whatnot. So I did that for the pipe. And now I'm going to show you before I show you the roof and everything, I'm going to show you the inside of the dining area of the Krusty Krab. So let's get started with that. Okay, so I had to rip off a bunch of pieces in order for me to be able to access this area. Inside you have Squidward's boat. I don't have a Squidward figure, but no figure can actually fit in there. It's very small. You have the window too, as well, to the Krusty Krab, which looks very nice. The tables, I think I did a pretty good job making them. You have another burger on there with two barrels for the seats, just like in the show. You have like a slushie or smoothie or whatever on that table as well. I think I did a pretty good job making this area. It's very, very small. You can see how small it is. The door you can also kind of see in there as well. The door doesn't open because that would have required way too much space. It couldn't even open if I wanted to because of how crammed everything is. I do wish that the dining area was a bit more, flourished and everything. It wasn't so small. But again, this is the best I could do with the space I had. You have Mr. Krabs' door. It's kind of hard to see, but it does have a brick-built anchor for the thing. Again, the door doesn't open, but there is that for the sides. One thing is I didn't add like the roping on the side of the windows for like the sides, or like, oops, I almost hit my light. For like these areas, there is no like ropes or whatever. But yeah, so that's basically all the interior of my Krusty Krab. The only thing I have to show you is the roof, which it's actually kind of cool for what it is. So I'll go show you that now. And then we'll go to the outro. So let me just fix all this up and then we'll go look at the roof. Okay, so here's the roof. This actually took me like the most amount of time to do was probably the roof, figuring out how to do it. It is very flimsy, like it's very, very flimsy. You can kind of see here, if I just put this on its underside, how ugly, how many hinges. It's not stable at all. It's very, like, if you hit it too much, it'll like be destroyed. See how like carefully I'm doing this. It isn't actually attached to like the Krusty Krab. It just rests on there with no attachment points, so that way it's very easy to take on and off. You have the smog pipe or whatever up top, and I think this is maybe like an antenna or whatever. Not too sure. Maybe it's like one of those weather things. Again, not too sure. But you just have that, and it looks very good. Like the roof, I'm very happy with how it turned out. And you know, despite it being is kind of simple thing, but not really. It took a very long time to do. Very happy with how I was able to do the roof. And yeah, I guess we'll go do the outro now since I've covered everything there is in my Krusty Krab MOC. Anyways, guys, that is my Krusty Krab MOC. I spent a lot of time trying to make everything look good. And again, I spent like 3 to 4 days building this. I would really appreciate it if you guys could give me a like and maybe a subscribe if you're new to the channel. What is it? I guess that's it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I might be able to post Adventures of Lego Sonic Episode 2 next week, maybe. I'm not too sure. But I might be able to post it next week, or at least, you know, start production on it. So, yeah, it's basically for this video. I had a lot of fun building this MOC. Maybe this inspired you to make your own SpongeBob MOCs. And, yeah, hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And, yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.